it's Angel Vane, and this is episode 16 of my author's diary. Last week, I got an email from a reader that sent me into a tailspin. And when I say a tailspin, like as I was reading the words, I literally started shaking and started thinking in my head, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no! That's how I felt. I have since calmed down. I talked to some of my other author friends who talked me off the ledge, and so the email from the reader was not anything positive. It was something that is kind of an author's worst nightmare. So it starts off good, but then it's like bam at the end, and I was like, oh God, how could I have done that? That's how I felt. All right, so here is what I received from the reader. I really enjoyed this story, but... And you know, they say when there's a but in the sentence, anything before that completely gets negated. So she's really saying, I didn't enjoy this story because of what I'm about to tell you right now. Anyway, let me calm down. She said, and I say she, it could be he, the person, the reader says, I really enjoyed this story, but one detail that I noticed with Ella's murder. There were bullet exit holes on the front of her body, yet the police were able to link the gun to another crime. How could they when there were no bullets in the body and she was killed somewhere else? Just a detail that stood out to me. That is such a huge continuity issue in my story. And it's out there. Other people are reading it. And they're reading that mistake. So then I thought, in my head I was like, oh crap, I just messed up. I messed up so bad. Nobody caught it. Not all the people that looked at it, who read it. And I know. And this is what some of my other friends were telling me as we talked through, like, well, how in the world could this have happened? And I know what happened. That scene and how Ella got shot and how many times she got shot, where her body was going to be found, where she was originally shot. I must have changed that like 9,000 times over the 2 years. In my head, it all still worked, but it actually didn't. Because if you have exit wounds, there is no bullet in the body to be found. And yes, there were other iterations that I wrote where bullets were still lodged in Ella's body to be found, and which is why I had that secondary part in the story. So I said, well, maybe the reader just missed it and I didn't actually make a mistake. Yeah, right. So I'm looking at chapter 23 where this blatant error is. And the detective is saying, I don't understand how Bond could have known that Ella was shot twice in the back. Then the detective, and this is me, I made him say this. The bullets found in Ella's body matched a gun used in a shootout in an art museum in St. Mateo a year ago, because there was a time where there were bullets left in Ella's body, but then I took that out later and nobody caught it. I didn't catch it. The editors didn't catch it. The beta readers didn't catch it. Nobody caught it. Okay, so I've already thought through how to fix this, and here is where the benefits of being an indie author come and are so great, because I literally can fix this and get the fixed copy out on Amazon, and future readers will never know that I made that mistake. And that is exactly what I'm gonna do. So by the end of this week, if you were to go out and buy The Accidental Hero, you won't see this mistake in chapter 23 because I will have fixed it by then. That hurt. That hurt to really like have such a blatant error in my story that I didn't detect. And I really don't want to put out products like that. But then I really had to tell myself, you know, Angel, how many times have you read a book that was published by one of the big 5 publishers, one of these big name authors, and you found a missing word or you found a mistake in it? Like, it happens. It doesn't matter how many people. You can let 1,000 people read the book and you can still have an error go undetected. And that's what happened in this situation. So I'm not going to beat myself up. I'm just going to fix it. I have learned that when mistakes are found in your story, it's really a good thing, especially if you're an indie author and you can actually fix it and put out a product that will correct the error that was found. and not to freak out about it, because I did freak out. I'm in a good mood right now as I'm doing this video, but when I first read the email last week and started talking to my author friends about what happened, like, I was really upset. But I'm not upset anymore. I'm headed on my way to fix it, and it's gonna be okay, because people make mistakes, and it's not about the mistake that you made. It's about understanding the root cause of the mistake so that you try not to make it again, and then fixing the mistake, making amends, doing something about the mistake so that it doesn't continue to be out there. So that concludes episode 16 of my author's diary. If you want to keep up with me and all the ups and downs that I go through as I try to write and publish new books, click the subscribe button so you won't miss when I'm doing a video, and I will see you next time. I should have put spoiler alert on this video. I didn't. Oh well.